Okay, here's your watch. We start with it on ordinary clock mode. We take out the calibration pen from the wristband, which is a very good idea, by the way, and we tap the screen anywhere and we'll bring up the desktop. So far so good, but that's about where it ends. You bring up the desktop and you try to hit menu, and it doesn't matter where you hit menu, in the left hand bottom part of the screen, anywhere, the menu will not come up. Okay, you can't hit send anywhere, that won't come up. Over in the right hand bottom corner it will operate. You can bring up your phone book and you can go back again. The interesting thing is, if we bring up the phone book, which doesn't always work, right, and you say hit options, that works now. So the pen operating in the left hand screen, when you're in the menu, when you're in the options menu, it does operate, and you can click OK periodically, and you can negotiate a couple of things here. We click back again, but when you get on the desktop and a phone call comes in, right, you cannot answer it. Phone call comes in, you can't answer it. It will not operate in the left hand corner. Alright, there's the major problem. And if we can't access menu and we can't access anything else, then we're buggered. Now if we press the bottom corner twice, we can get into all calls, and we can actually look at all calls, and it's possible to make a call, I think, from one of those numbers whilst in here. I can touch that screen on the left hand side and it'll operate, and I can touch it again on the OK and it'll operate, and touch back over in the right hand corner and it'll sort of operate. In the right hand, right deep into the right hand corner, it'll operate. Maybe. No, it won't. Okay. Now I'm calling somebody and I can click abort. No, I can't click abort. I'm still trying to call somebody. So I have to hit that to stop it. Call ended. I discovered that by accident. So when a call comes in, you can't answer it. Alright? So there's some of your problems. It was working fine for the first couple of weeks. The other problem is a design fault, such as the SIM card is not really acceptable. It doesn't hold the card in the precise place. You've got to work out where to place the card. You've got to slide it right up to the back before you put the battery on in order for it to operate. There isn't a proper little indentation allowing for the cutout, and there isn't a proper little metal slide for the card to go into to make sure it's going to locate properly, as there is for the memory chip. You should have a similar sort of system as many other phones do, with the flip up type metal bracket that you can then operate the SIM card properly. It's just a little design fault. By the way, the battery only just makes it only just holds into place properly, but it does at least function. There are markings which you won't be able to see around here, around the outside of the screen, around there. They show that it's a little bit on the dirty side, where the pen has been used. But I don't think that's the problem, because we're able in a menu to operate on the left hand side of the screen. But when it's on the desktop, we can't. Now, I can only think, maybe, and this is just a big guess here, when the watch has been connected to the computer, because the computer's online, maybe, and only just maybe, when I've transferred some files over to the phone or something, there's been a virus or something that's affected that one particular function. Very tricky. I'm only coming up with a suggestion. I don't want you to use that as an excuse not to do anything about the phone, because I've done a virus check on the phone with using several different types of virus check equipment, including AVG and Spy, anti-spyware and all that, and they all say the phone is clear and clean. So it isn't a virus. It was only just a thought. There is obviously some sort of a breakdown or function in there where it won't allow me to operate the menu, but once in the phone book menu, it does allow me to operate in the left-hand corner of the screen. I'd like you to try and fix it. Now, I'd like you to get back to me and tell me whether you're going to swap the phone over for another phone, or whether I'm supposed to send this phone back and you can repair it and send it back free of charge, or whether you're going to come up with some suggestions for me to do here. That's up to you. But you asked me to send you a video of the problem I have, and I'd appreciate you to do something about it. Thank you very much for at least giving me the opportunity to send you a video.